Hey everyone, and welcome to Art Again for this week. It's Art Time with Millsy. I'm back again. So I have created a fun activity for you to try, all based around a book that you know very well. It's one of my most favourite books. It is The Dot. It is a great book and one that really gets you to use your imagination. So that's where I've created some of your activities for today, and it is a brilliant book to just sit and listen and also wonder about how creative you can be. So there will be an example of what you can do. I would like to see what else you can come up with as well. So be very creative, show me what you can do. And I've also tried to make it so that it's easy for you to do with just coloured pencils, textures, maybe some scissors or glue, whatever it might be. I've made an activity for each one of the year levels. So enjoy, have a great time, and remember to post your artwork as a response into your Seesaw account. Thank you.
The Dot by Peter H. Reynolds. Art class was over, but Vashti sat glued to her chair. Her paper was empty. Vashti's teacher leaned over the blank paper. "Ah, a polar bear in a snowstorm," she said. "Very funny," said Vashti. "I just can't draw." Her teacher smiled. "Just make a mark and see where it takes you." Vashti grabbed a marker and gave the paper a good, strong jab. "There!" Her teacher picked up the paper and studied it carefully. She pushed the paper back towards Vashti and quietly said, "Now sign it." Vashti thought for a moment. "Well, maybe I can't draw, but I can sign my name." The next week when Vashti walked into art class, she was surprised to see what was hanging above her teacher's desk. It was the little dot she had drawn, her dot, all framed in swirly gold. I can do better than that." She opened her never-before-used set of watercolours and set to work. Vashti painted and painted. A red dot, a purple dot, a yellow dot, a blue dot. The blue mixed with the yellow. She discovered that she could make a green dot. Vashti kept experimenting, lots of little dots in many colours. "If I can make little dots, I can make big dots too." Vashti splashed her colours with a bigger brush on bigger paper to make bigger dots. Vashti even made a dot by not painting a dot. At the school art show a few weeks later, Vashti's many dots made quite a splash. Vashti noticed a little boy gazing up at her. "You're a really great artist. I wish I could draw," he said. "I bet you can," said Vashti. "Me? No, not me. I can't draw a straight line with a ruler." Vashti smiled. She handed the boy a blank sheet of paper. "Show me." The boy's pencil shook as he drew his line. Vashti stared at the boy's squiggle, and then she said, "Please, sign it." The learning intention for today, we are learning to create a shape using negative and positive space. The success criteria are: I can create a circular space in my artwork, and I can use art materials to create interesting background around the circular space. The equipment you'll need today is a piece of paper, a grey lead pencil, some coloured pencils, and something circular to trace around. So the first thing you want to do is trace around your shape really lightly. You don't want this very dark. If you've made it too dark like I actually did, just use your eraser to make it a little bit lighter. Next, just select the coloured pencil that you'd like to start with, and you're going to begin just making some small little circles around the outside of that shape. So just really lightly colour them in. You can see it doesn't matter how big they are, they can be different sizes, and just spread them out around the particular shape. And we just continue making those coloured circles. Some of them might be right on the edge of the shape like I'm doing with this one here. So you just go through the colours that you've got and just continue making different coloured circles around the outside of the shape. You want to leave that circle in the middle completely white. So you just keep going, making circles of all different sizes, overlap them, put them underneath or on top, and just keep going until you have filled up that space. Now it is up to you, you don't have to fill every single part of the white. I just had that as my challenge, and that's what I wanted to do to create my white space dot. So I finished colouring over all the areas that I had, so now I'm just going over some of those colours just to darken them up a little bit. Now it's up to you if you want to completely cover that area that's around there to make your white dot stand out, just like Vashti did in the story where she painted around the outside of a dot. Have a great time. This is a bit of fun. It may take you a while, so if you need to, have a break part way through. But enjoy. I'm looking forward to seeing what you come up with.